1st, 21. Today is Monday, 23rd, and I'm really happy to welcome you here back in our morning briefing show presented by Admirals. And my name is Markus, and as you can see, I am back in my home office, and I'm really happy that I'm I'm back very well. So I hope you had a great weekend and a lovely start into your own trading week and trading day. And I'm really happy to share my knowledge and wisdom and my trading ideas with you. In this week, again, we continue with our running trades and as our daily routine, which is really important to have a routine in trading, because as long as trading is exciting, then you have problems. So trading must be boring and must follow a daily routine, then it becomes really successful. We stream this show live on YouTube at the same time. You will find a button in the right corner. You can click to subscribe the channel so you will never miss an episode from this morning briefing show or from Jens and Paul, my colleagues in this wonderful and lovely project. And I want to say welcome on YouTube, Anka, Yanis, Ute, good morning, Bernd, Thomas, Andre, exactly. And I'm really happy to have you here. So let me share my screen with you. This, where we are? No, this one is. Okay. So give me a sec to see the chat here also. So Zoom, Dell, good morning, Magdalena, Kurt, Tina, Hartmut, Imrene, George, good morning, Jens, Petja, nice to have you here. Christina, good morning, Peter also. So my quote of the day this morning comes from Mr. Larry Harris, and he said trading is a zero-sum game in an important accounting sense, because in a zero-sum game, the total gains of the winners are exactly equal to the total losses of the losers. And this is really too important to understand this, why trading should be less emotional. You have emotions, of course. We are traders, we are human beings, which means we have emotions, but emotions should never reduce the technical part which should be focused on in trading. So, and if you understand that trading is a completely zero-sum game, because what you lose will win another part. You know, trading is, we start and ends in the order book. So there are buyers and sellers. So both sides has their own reason why they want to go long or short. So the other one, what you lose will win another one, and what you win must lose another trader. So is it a kind of morality? If you want, you can do so. But everybody has the chance to make money in trading if you grab the logic in trading. So, and therefore, because it is a zero-sum game, it could be very less emotional, because it's a kind of accounting. It's which you put the money from the other account to from one account to the other account. So it's a zero-sum game. Why you should have emotions? Because if you have a mathematic edge in your trading, then you can be on a long run on the winner side. But that must mean that another one lose that money. So now it's your decision, and you have it in your own hands, literally in your own hands, on which side you will stand in the future, more on the loser side or more on the winner side. So, and don't be afraid about the loser, because they have their own chance to make money. So therefore, if you understand that trading is a zero-sum game, you know why it's completely unnecessary to have too much emotions in trading, or why your emotions should influence your trading style. And therefore, if you understand this, what Mr. Larry Harris said, then you understand why I always used to say, please control your emotions and focus on sticking to rules, sticking to rules and follow the trend. Okay, so let's come to our daily routine, and we start, of course, with the top news this morning. And here we go. rate rise in July looks a done deal. Piece of tightening cold accelerate. GDP seen down 1.3%, and this is Gabon economy to grow in 2022, but risks remain high. So this is the top news this morning. So what we expect this today, you see today is Monday, there is nothing on the list for today. And the rest of the week, the most important thing, we don't have any rate decisions this week, so we can focus on normal economy data, respectively our trades. Jenica, good morning. Karel, good morning. Radu and Peter also good morning. So if you want to be well informed, and I want to invite you to our Telegram channel, and actually we have 880 subscribers. We are straight ahead to thousands. I'm really happy to have this in my show. So the link you will find in the chat here on Zoom and of course on YouTube also. Roman, John, good morning. Okay, if in case you want, you use Twitter also, then you can follow our Twitter account, Admirals Global, and my name is Daytrader70. So be aware about the risk node on the bottom of the side. You can see that CFDs are complex instruments, and 81% lose money, of course. So please be aware that you are on the winner side all the time. Okay, let's come to our running trades and to our trading. So actually we start as always with DAX 10 minutes. And this is, as I promised, I start with this week in my home office here. Simeon, good morning, with DAX 10 minutes trading too. So actually we were back at the point of control, as you can see here. And from this point, we created a new uptrend. And this trend I'm trading right now. So, and by the way, the downtrend is broken. And here, this is the new uptrend. And here we go. That was here the second trend arm. Yeah, and therefore I opened at the point to this trend. And now actually we have a new trend arm, which means that's my new point 2. So the stop loss is below the last point 3. And now let's follow the trend. So, and now my job is done at this moment. I'm done with my job, really, literally, because I drew the trend. I stuck to the rules with my entry. So, and what's my job right now? Just follow the trend. That's all. So who will quit the trend? Not me, it's the market. So do I have to predict when? No, why should I do this? I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what happens on the right side of the chart. I cannot influence the price. If you're big enough in trading, and if your account is big enough, if you're a central bank, or if you're Deutsche Bank or Goldman Sachs or something like this, yeah, then you can influence DAX 10 minutes. Then you can influence the DAX future, by the way, and then you know where the price is this evening. So, but this is not happening for us as a small trading account or a kind of normal account. So why you should predict? It's wasting of time, and it's absolutely wasting of energy, because to predict the future costs a lot of energy, and you have just a 50-50 chance, even it hits or it doesn't hit. So let's see what we can do. Just follow the trend. That's all what we have to do. At the moment there occur a new downtrend, for example, yeah, then we trade the downtrend. But the market decides when the trend is over, and at the end, the market decides how much money you will get. That's the point. So, and this is really, really interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because people, we are not analysts. If you get money for analyze the trade, then you are not a trader. Then you get money that you make any analysis. Then you get money from a bank or from your boss or management or something like this, but you don't have to trade. So you can analyze whatever you want, then you have any information, whatever. But as a real trader, we don't make money with analysis. We make money with buy and sell, with buying and selling. And as you know, trading is a zero-sum game. Therefore, you need a mathematic edge in trading. You need a profitable strategy. So, and the Dow House setup, which I teach in my online logic course, and the trend following system has a high probability to become successful in the long run. So why should I invest my energy and my thoughts in predicting the unknown future? Even I cannot influence it. So it's less emotional if you just follow the trend. So why people have so many problems with this system, especially with this trading approach to let the profits run and to follow the trend? Yeah, because you give up the control. You literally say to the market, please take over right now. I did my job, and now please take over. I'm out. So just show me what you can, because I did my job. So, and this is why trend following is so unpopular, especially for traders or for private traders, because the human part says, oh, I want to control. Yeah, I want to know what happens next. Yeah, I think this is the high. I'm quite sure that's the low right now. I get out right now. And then you're wondering why there is another trend arm and another trend arm and another trend arm, and you are standing on the sideline and you're looking the trend. Yeah, you're watching the trend and you see, oh, why I get out. So you can learn it if you want right away. It's a long way, yes, but if you are willing and if your why and if your motivation is high enough, then you can follow and you can learn it. So let's come to our focus charts, and we start, of course, with Bitcoin. And in Bitcoin, nothing happens, just we are still in the correction. Yeah, I know people come around and say, yeah, this is a sideways phase right now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, in your perception, it's a sideways phase. Yeah. In my point of view, in my perception, it's still a correction in a long running downtrend. So what we have to do? Nothing. So let's come to other focus charts. And one of those is our Dow Jones. So where we are in Dow Jones in 4-hourly chart, yeah, still in a downtrend. And there is no uptrend on the right side of the chart. Just nothing. If you're short, let it go. If you're long, then you made a mistake. Except of what kind, unless kind of trading approach do you have? DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. It's interesting part. There is still no trend. Why is there still no trend? Because, so where are you? Here we go. So why is it? Because there was a break of the previous uptrend. And because actually the DAX is working on a new uptrend. But for that, we need a clear close above the last 0.2. Yeah, and if you have this, then we can go this, and then we can go this. Maybe this week. Let's see. If you're a trader in 4-hourly chart, keep an eye on it, because it's interesting. DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart could create a new uptrend. And as you know, we have point of control way higher. Point of control is up 15,724, which means there is a lot of space for going up. Is this possible? You know, a lot of people say fundamental data are speaking against the increasing market. Yeah, but we are not fundamental analysts. We are traders. We follow the rules. So gold. Gold, it's interesting because there is an uptrend right now. And the uptrend is this one. We start here at the point of control. So let's see. Okay, that was just a fake here, which means now we have a trend here. So here we go. Now we have a valid trend, and just waiting if we create a new 0.2, then the correction, then we can go up again. So also gold for hourly chart on the watch list. Then the last one is EURUSD. So Bitcoin, DAX, Dow, gold, EURUSD. And EURUSD is a part of the running trades. I will come up quite a bit later. So before we go on and we waiting for your trading ideas, I have the question of the day. Thanks, Nastia. And to the question of the day, what are your trading goals for this week? It's Monday. What are your trading goals? So maybe you thought a little bit at the weekend, what's your trading goals? And I give you two options this week. So first of all is always the same. I want to stick to rules under all circumstances, which means control your emotions. And the second one, I want to be more emotionally distant from my own trading. Yeah. So distance from your trading, less emotions. Yeah. How you can do this? Think about the zero-sum game. No one knows your name in trading. No one is interested why you go long or short. And you don't know the other side of the order book. You don't know the buy or sell. There's no name. So why you should be so much emotionally? Yeah. The point is you're focused on money. So for example, delete all the informations in your chart, just the naked chart and you. It's just a game between you and the naked chart. Yeah. So delete, you see, just in my chart, there is no account on the lower side. There is no account. There is no numbers. I don't see any numbers. I just see the pips or the points. Yeah. But that's just a number. Yeah. Completely neutral for me. And if you don't need it, then delete everything. In my beginning, my teacher taught me delete everything what could be lead to emotions. And you know, pips, money, percent, just all numbers. They always have the chance to influence your emotions. So delete, you can delete in MetaTrader everything, just you and the naked chart. And then check the chart, check the trends and your rules. And that's all. So therefore, I give you these two choices this week. Okay, so can I ask, what do you think about RBNC interest rate decision 2% at Wednesday? Do we have this one? I have to check it tomorrow again. So the question is really interesting. So what do I think about interest rates? To be honest, I don't care because I'm a trader, not an analyst. So, and whatever they will do in their interest rate decision, it has no influence to my rules. Just I can see what the people think about it. And I'm not an analyst, I'm a trader. And as a trader, it's not my job to analyze any rate decision. The only part or the only influence what such a kind of interest rate decision has to my own trading is that I don't open a position close to the decision time, to the announcement, because I know there will be most of the times a high volatility. And this is what I try to avoid. So if I have an open position, I have my stop loss. But that's the only point about what I think about the rate decision, but not the numbers and the announcement and the speech and whatever. I don't care. I'm not an analyst. I'm a trader. Okay, so I will better controlling and I will trade not so many charts, perhaps 2 for the beginning. I think yes. It's an interesting part what Ute mentioned here on YouTube, by the way. She said she will use less charts to control their emotions. Yeah, because if you have so many charts open like me, then it could be a kind of overwhelming. Yeah, so be focused on 1 or 2. It's enough for the beginning. Just learn the system and then control your emotions. And if you are more stable and steady in your emotions, then you can increase. Yeah, start small. Very interesting point. Thanks, Ute, for this. Okay, my running trades. We start with Australian dollar, Swiss franc. So, and as you can see, the Australian dollar is increasing. Again, I have a short position open. There was a trend continuation. My stop loss is the last 0.3. So, and for the moment, everything is fine. What could be really interesting is that maybe we will see here a kind of new uptrend, actually, which means it's correction. So, but there is indeed a new uptrend. Come on, this one. And let's wait if we have a new 0.2, which means the correction starts, and then we can see this. So keep an eye on it. Australian dollar, Japanese yen. We have 2 trades open for the moment. It's the short, no. Of course, it's the short here with the stop loss at last 0.3, and it seems that the long will continue for the moment. Yeah, so let's see which trend will continue finally. Australian New Zealand dollar, we are a bit in profit, and it looks like that we have here a new 0.2. Yes. It's a new 0.2 here, which means we have a new stop loss at the last 0.3. I work with a soft stop. Euro Australian dollar. So there is a kind of interesting part because I have 4 trades open. 4. So the original position starts in April. The second one, pyramiding, starts here at the end of April. Both had a stop loss at the last 0.3. So then we came to the next correction, and here I opened the 3rd position for long. So my final position for trend pyramiding. So, but this is my entry arm for my 3rd position. Normally, my stop loss is also at the last 0.3, but I can see the price is not working for me, which means I trailed the stop loss for the 3rd position, not the other 2. For the 3rd position, close to cut this loss. But I must be prepared in case the trend will continue, that I open the 3rd one again. At the same time, I have a corrective downtrend, which I opened a position here with a stop loss at the last 0.3. So this is, what professional trading means. And this kind of trading style you can only do if you control your emotions and you don't have any kind of opinion. Yeah, let's see which trend will continue. In any case, we make money. In any case. Euro Japanese yen. Yeah, there are still 2 trades open. The long, even the trend, the uptrend is broken, but I trailed a hard stop. That's the benefit of the soft stop. And at the same time, I open a short position, and there my stop loss is the last 0.3. So let's see which trend will continue. I don't care. Euro New Zealand dollar. So by the way, we have 2 pyramiding. We have 2 positions open for a long. The first one, both are in profit. No, the first one is in profit. The second one a little bit in loss. Let's see. And now the correction is running. And there I open the position for the short side. So here we go. We have a trend continuation, which means I can trail my soft stop a little bit closer. So let's see which trend will continue. It's very interesting. Now we come to Euro USD. Wonderful. I'm in profit with 85 pips for the moment. So we started here in the second trend arm, and it looks like that the third trend arm will continue right now. So why I haven't, or why I didn't pyramid here, yeah, I can show you, because it's a question where I am. And I'm within the red zone. And I don't pyramid in the red zone. I just pyramid when I come from the green zone and have a lot of space to go up to the point of control. Just one of my rules. Okay, so let's see. Full position. Let's see what happens next time. If you see a trend continuation is fine, just follow the trend. So should we analyze the euro right now about the rates and something like this, about the economy data? No, you can do this, of course, but then you have a look in the crystal ball, because to interpret fundamental data is a kind of perception, interpretation, because there is no ultimate thing in data. Just the data itself is neutral. It's just a number. The people interpret the numbers, and therefore it leads to any kind of decisions, which ends and leads to the order book. And there is no reason you can type in, and there is no name you can type in. So just follow the trend. My job is done. My job is done. I open a position in a second trend arm, and now I give the responsibility to the market. And I say, no, let's show what you can do for me, because I did my job, and now I'm out. British pound, Japanese yen, we have two positions open actually. So the short is a little bit in loss because I couldn't trail my stop loss because it's a trend continuation. So let's see what happens. At the same time, the long position is running, and the long position is a little bit in profit. Let's see which trend will continue. I'm really excited about this. British pound, US dollar, lovely. Also, you see entry in a second trend arm. Now we see a trend continuation. Let's see. I guess we have a new point too, or we have the end of this correction, which means, okay, we can trail the soft stop here. Oh my gosh, wonderful, right? So let's see. New Zealand, Canadian dollar, two trades. So actually we have to cut the short position. So because we have a trend break here at the short position, in our short position, which means we have, where is it? Here we go. We have to close this position right now. And we made a lot of money with this. You see, we follow the trend, and now the trend is over. Now the market decides, now the downtrend is over. And you see, oh my gosh, another profitable trade? Yeah, of course, because we follow the trend here in the second trend. Now you made money with the short, a lot of money, and also you're in profit with the position in the long side. How incredible is this? You have two contrary trends and you make money with both trends. Yeah, that's insane. That's really incredible. But this is the logic in trading. If you grab the logic, you can make tons of money in trading. Yeah, this is what I want to teach you. And for that, you don't need any fundamental fix, whatever. So we have a new point too. Here we go. Let's see when the next correction will start. And by the way, we can trail the soft stop. We can trail the soft stop, and we are in profit, kinda profit. So just let it go. So now it's interesting. Can we think about a pyramiding system? Of course. Let's see. You see the Canadian dollar where we are. Where we are. Yo, deep in the green zone, which means we can pyramid. Next correction. Let's see if this rules will stick or will be there too. So in the last one, it's US dollar, Japanese yen. Let's see which trend will continue there. We are in profit 1,300 pips at the moment. So by the way, there is a kind of trend continuation in the meantime, which means the correction ends actually there. So, and you can see there is another trend continuation arm. Here we go. This one. So let's see what we can do. So actually both trades are in profit. I take long and short into the same pair, of course. No, this is not hedging. If you want to call it hedging, you can do it. I call it just follow these rules. And I don't care which trend will continue because my job is to follow every single trend. And thanks God, we have MetaTrader with Admirals and we can trade both sides. And it's not that I have to think, no, oh, I was wrong with the long side, I have to trade the short side. No. As a trend trader, you have to follow every trend. It does not matter if it's long or short, because this is not your job to analyze the trend if it's go long or short. At the end, you don't know which trend will continue. So therefore, if you want to call it hedging, I just do it. Of course, it does not matter if you how you will call it. I just say I follow the trend. That's all for the moment. Okay, so my question of the day was for you. What are your trading goals for this week? So we have 66%. I want to stick to the rules under all circumstances, and 34%. I want to be more emotional distant from my own trading. I wish you a lot of power, a lot of success, and happiness in your heart and in your mind. And of course, all the best for this week. And I hope you can give me a like and you can give me an answer about yes when I ask you on Friday, did you reach your own goals? Make teeny tiny steps every day, just step by step, and you will see it really works. So let's change the world together. I wish you a lovely day. Thanks for everything. Have courage and be kind, and may the force of the rules be with you.